You just got into college, congratulations! Here's everything you need to know to live a better financial life. It's important for people to know that they can appeal their financial aid decisions. So if a college comes back to you with a financial aid package that doesn't meet the needs of you and your family, you can appeal that decision by going back to the college's financial aid office and asking them to take a second look. One thing that's very useful is if you have a financial aid package from another university that's competitive, that's better, share that information with them. Tell them, I will attend your university if you can give me the same deal as this other college. I went back to my college and told them the financial aid package they had offered me wasn't going to help me pay to go to school, and they found a way to add money to the package. For the most part, having a credit card in college is a good idea, but I say it's a credit card with caveats. You shouldn't spend more than 20% of the limit in a month on your balance. That means if the limit on your credit card is $1,000, you shouldn't be putting more than $200 on that credit card. And you want to get in the habit of the early days of paying off your full balance every single month, because if your objective is to create good credit based on having a credit card, you need to be paying off your credit card every month to get that good credit. If you're on your first credit card, it's a really good idea to set that to auto pay. Link it to your checking and savings account and make sure that it's paid off every single month. Setting up auto pay is a way so that as a student, if you have a test or a really crazy week and your mind is only in school or maybe it's in fun, you know that that account is covered because it's on auto pay. Most students are going to take on huge amounts of debts going to college. That's just the reality of the situation. In fact, the average student is now graduating almost $30,000 in debt. So it's important to think about how you're going to be paying that debt off in the future. And for many, choosing a major is going to make a difference in whether they can pay that debt off and how long it takes. STEM majors, science, technology, engineering, math, they tend to be some of the highest paid majors post-graduation, as do business majors. Humanities majors, on the other hand, don't necessarily have jobs that will ultimately help you pay for that education. If you are budget constrained, a very good thing you can do for yourself is finish some of the introductory courses at a community college. That's a great way to save in the early years of your college education so that you can apply more in the later years of your college education to tuition at a school, perhaps your dream school. Now, one thing I would recommend people do is if you're going to go to a community college to make sure you're fulfilling some of those introductory courses, check with your dream school and make sure that they'll accept those credits. Because if you're trying to use those credits to apply elsewhere, you want to know that they're going to work. I really recommend the Mint app because it takes all of your information and aggregates it. LearnVest is another great app for people, and there's one called Pocket Guard, which I really like because Pocket Guard will tell you if you're overspending whatever limits you've set for yourself. Everything from if you have a credit card, paying it off on time, to not spending more money than what you have access to making sure that you know exactly what's coming and what's going. So if you have a job, great, but know how much money you're taking home every week and know how much money you owe for rent, utilities, your phone, textbooks, tuition. To know all of this information is to empower yourself, and it's the first step in this greater, better habits for the rest of your life.